Good morning, mine fans. Here we are at Tecopa Mines again, this time with some show and tell. Now, a lot of you have seen the old pictures of the mines, websites like Western Mining History or even eBay or the Smithsonian, where they show the miners' lunch pails. And these kind of confuse some people because back in the day, every miner had one of these pails, like you see here. But there's no real equivalent to them today, so people see the miners holding them. It's like, well, what is that and how do they work? Well, we actually have a few here that we've recently acquired, which will be going on permanent display in the mines. And we are going to show you one of these miners' pails. Basically, they were used the same across all the mines in America. You'd see them in the copper mines in Michigan. You'd see them in the coal fields, which is actually where these came from. And you'd see them in the hard rock mines out here. These were the staple. Every miner had one. It was kind of a general purpose. Don't leave home without it. They are compartmented, so multiple spaces inside for multiple things. Let's take a look at one. We got our wonderful volunteer, Pat, here. Say hello, Pat.
Hello.
There we go. So this one right here, we lift the lid. The first thing we got is a plate, which the miner could use. It would also serve as a top shelf for putting things in there like, fruit, vegetables, breads, whatever. But it's not the main compartment. The main compartment would be this one right over here, which was our second one in the pan. And that would hold the main course, maybe pasties or a good sandwich, stew, depending on what the miner was taking to lunch. And the bottom was the pail itself, which would usually hold about a gallon of water or tea or whatever the miner wanted to bring to drink for the day, because there weren't water fountains in the mines in the ground. And they all went together, and you could even heat the water beforehand, and the water would keep whatever was in the center compartment warm. And the miner could have a nice hot lunch, or they could heat these things up over a small stove or fire underground. They were pretty versatile, and every miner had one. It was kind of the equivalent, or comparable to the miners of the carbide lamp here. Every miner had a carbide lamp. Every miner had a lunch pail. You couldn't be a miner without either one of those. So they just fit back together like that. 1, 2, 3. Got the little handle. And then the miner would carry that off to work in the mines and stash it somewhere, come back and have the lunch, take it home, and the faithful wife would, clean them and refill them the next day. And, these are a wonderful piece of mining history. This one actually has got, we first thought it was a name on the top. I started cleaning it off. It says Rossiter. And then a little more cleaning, Pennsylvania. Well, Rossiter, Pennsylvania was a small mining town in Pennsylvania, not too far outside of Pittsburgh. And the nice lady who I got these from said that these were her grandfather's, and he was an old coal miner in Pennsylvania near Pittsburgh. So that kind of checks out. So no names or other markings on any of these other three pails, but they are definitely an interesting piece of mining history. They're period correct for the mines here, and you can come on out and visit them in the mines and see them underground. Same for this nice carbide lamp, which again was gifted to us not too long ago. And this was carried by another coal miner originally in the coal fields of Alabama. But it's, again, period correct. It would have been used here. There was no difference between a carbide lamp used there, here, or anywhere else in America. So these artifacts find their way out here periodically, and they're donated by families, or people want to see them preserved. And they will be going into the mines. In fact, these items are all going back into the Noonday mine today for placement. So come on out, take a mine tour, visit the mines, see these really cool artifacts, and have a great time when you're out here. That will be going up to the Noonday mine right up there. You just kind of see it up on the hillside, the old ore bin and the head frame up there, and just a shadow of what used to be, but all the underground workings are still pretty impressive today, so come on out and visit. Love to have you here. Until next time, have a great day.